Namaste everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Madhura Bhagwat and today we will be flowing through a full body Vinyasa flow sequence. You know you can always modify your postures to suit your needs by keeping a couple of blocks and maybe a strap handy. And let's begin by coming into any seated comfortable position. Keeping your spine upright, shoulders rolled back, chest forward. Palms on respective knees. Gently begin to close your eyes, just to settle in to this present moment. Starting to find stillness in your posture. And drawing your awareness to the flow of your breaths in and out of the body. Noticing the quality of your breaths as you inhale and exhale. If your breaths are long or short, if they are soft or forceful, if your breaths are deep or shallow. And using your awareness towards your breathing to starting to let go of anything that was happening before this class or is to happen after this practice. Simply turning your focus to this present moment. Now gently drawing your palms at the heart center. Slowly bowing down and setting your intention for today's practice. To stay present, unfocused at all times. To breathe and move mindfully. But most importantly, to listen to your body and honor it. Reminding yourself that this is your internal journey. Without comparison or judgment towards yourself or with the people around you. With that, take a deep breath in and deep breath out. And once you're ready, slowly begin to blink your eyes open. On your next inhale, circling your hands over your head to interlock your fingers, turning your palms towards the ceiling, taking a deep, deep, deep breath in here. Maybe going in for a slight back bend to turn your gaze up. Exhaling to draw your palms forward, chin to your chest. Let's go again. Inhaling to lift. Exhaling to curl. One more time. Inhaling to lift. And deep breath out to curl. Inhale, you lift back to center, slowly releasing your palms, gently lean to your right. Breathing into the left side of your body. Inhale, slowly rolling back to center. Exhale to the other side. Let's do that one more time. Inhaling to center. Exhale to your right. Inhaling back to center. Exhaling to your left. Inhale, slowly rolling back to center, and this time exhale, you twist towards the right. On each inhale, work on lengthening your spine. Exhaling, you twist. Let's do that again. Inhaling back to center. Exhale, gently twist to your left. Inhaling back to center. Again, you twist to your right. And while you press your right hand towards the mat, see if you can draw your left ear towards your left shoulder. And while you continue to do so, keep pressing your right knee towards the mat. Then inhale, continuing to do so, lifting your right hand over your head. And as you exhale, gently lean to your left. Beautiful. Inhale, you roll back to center. This time taking your palm across to lift your knees, lift the chest. And as you exhale, curl into your spine to draw your chin to your chest, pressing towards the back wall. Inhale, you roll back to center, slowly taking your hands over your head. And this time, exhale, twist to your left. Now, while you continue to press your left palm towards the mat, you can draw your right ear towards your right shoulder and keep pressing your left knee towards the mat. Then inhale, left hand lifts. Exhale, gently lean to your right. Inhale, slowly rolling back to center, taking your palm across to lift your knees, lift the chest, and exhaling to curl into your spine, chin to your chest. Inhale, slowly rolling back to center, releasing your palms to take them over your head. And exhale, gently cactus into your hands. Take a deep breath in. And deep breath out here. Then again, inhaling to press up. Exhale to lift the chest and cactus. One more time, inhale up. Exhale. Inhaling to lift, slowly circling your palms to come onto your fours. This time keeping shoulder width distance between your palms and hip width distance between your knees. Now very gently, intuitively begin to roll from right to left and left to right, working on your spinal undulations, perhaps going back, circling forward. Inhale and exhale as it feels good to you. Two more breaths here. Inhale, gently rolling back to neutral spine. And this time, slowly tuck your toes under to press back into your first down dog. Feel free to again move your knees from side to side, bending into them, moving your hips to relax your hamstrings, your lower back. Inhale and exhale. Now slowly starting to find stillness in your down dog. Inhale, gently lift high up onto your toes. And as you exhale, keep lifting your tailbone up, drawing your abdomen towards your thighs while you continue to sink in between your hands. Then slowly start to tiptoe forward. Keeping approximately a foot distance from top of the mat, drawing your big toes together, heels slightly apart. Inhale, you lengthen. Exhaling to fold. Let's go one more time. Inhale. And deep breath out to fold. Micro bending into your knees, chin to your chest, curling into your spine. Slowly start to roll yourself up. With your head coming up in the end, drawing your palms at the heart center. Take a deep breath in. And deep breath out. We'll be starting this practice or our sequence for today with one Om. So take a deep inhale. On your next inhale, circling your hands over your head. And exhale, slowly begin to fold forward and down. Inhale to lengthen your spine, halfway lift. Exhale, gently step back in plank with feet together. Option to drop your knees down for support, or you begin to bend into your knees to float them. But whichever option you choose, work on lifting your tailbone up. Bending your elbows towards the back to lower down, knee, chest, chin, controlled movements, Ashtanga, Namaskar. Inhaling to Bhujangasana, Cobra. Exhale, Parvatasana with feet together, or Adho Mukha Svanasana with feet apart, downward facing dog. Take a deep inhale here. And deep breath out. Inhale, slowly rising up onto your toes. Gently to turn your gaze forward, to bend into your knees. And step, hop, jump forward. Inhaling to lengthen. Exhaling to fold. On your next inhale, to circle your hands over your head. And this time, exhale, slowly lean to your right. Breathing into your side body here. Inhaling back to center. Exhaling to the other side. Inhale, you roll back to center. And exhaling to fold forward and down. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen your spine. And this time you step back in plank. Now option to lower down, knee, chest, chin. Or this time you open your feet hip-width distance apart. Slowly transferring your weight forward, bending your elbows towards the back to lower halfway. Inhaling to Cobra, or this time upward facing dog. Exhale to down dog. Take a deep breath in. And deep breath out. On your next inhale, onto your toes, gently turn your gaze forward, bending into your knees, step, hop, jump forward. Inhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhaling to fold. On your next inhale, slowly circle your hands over your head. And as you exhale, gently twist your right. Focusing on your breaths. Inhaling to center, lift up. Exhale to the other side. Inhale up. Deep breath out to fold. Inhaling to lengthen. Option to step back, lower down, or this time you bend into your knees to hop back. Inhaling to Cobra, up dog. Deep breath out, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. And deep breath out. On your next inhale, onto your toes. And this time, slowly drop your heels towards the right. Stretching out the left side of your body. So see if you can work on keeping your legs as straight as possible. Then inhaling back to center. Exhale over to the other side. Inhaling back to center. Exhale slowly. draw back to neutral position. Now this time, inhale, you wave forward in a plank, and then slowly begin to drop your pelvic down for floating up dog. So which means you're still onto your toes. Now from there, lift your right leg up and slowly place your right toe, or the gap between your right toe and the second toe, onto your left heel. Now from there, you again lift your hip up and use your right foot toes to draw your left heel as much as possible towards the mat. Then again, inhale, you wave forward the same way. Drop the pelvic down. And now releasing the foot, lift your right foot off to slowly draw your knee to nose. 3, 2, and slowly step your right foot in between your palms so that your right shin is almost perpendicular to the mat. And then slowly lift your right hand up, twisted runner's lunge. Then drop your left knee down to take your palm back. Then inhale, you lift the twist. And then gently lean back, reverse. From here, you release your palm to take forward, placing your left palm down, and this time see if you can stand in twisted half moon. And then gently begin to bend into your knee to step forward in chair this time, Utkatasana. Take a deep breath in. And deep breath out. Inhale here. And exhale, slowly fold forward and down. Inhale to lengthen, halfway lift. Exhale, step, hop, jump back to lower. Inhaling to cobra, up dog. Now option to go into down dog, or from here you first lower down in low plank to press up and then back. Inhale and exhale. Again, on your next inhale, you begin to wave forward in floating up dog, which means you're still on to your toes. Your legs are lifted, your pelvic is lifted, and hold there. Then slowly lift your left leg up, placing your left toes or hooking them onto your right heel. Then slowly lift your hip up and back to use your left toes to draw your right knee down. From that inhale, slowly start to wave forward. Drop the pelvic, lift the chest. And this time, lift your left foot off to gently draw your left knee in towards the chest. Two. And now slowly step the foot forward. From here, inhale, left hand lifts, twisted runner's lunge. Then slowly begin to drop your right knee down, turn the sole out. Lift your twist to reverse the twist. Lean back. From there, slowly reaching towards the side, your right palm lowers and begin to float, twisted half moon. Deep inhale and exhale here. And then slowly step your right foot to meet the left, bend your knees to rise in chair, Utkatasana. Take a deep breath in and deep breath out. One more inhale. Exhale, begin to fold forward and down. Inhaling to lengthen. Exhale, step up, jump back to lower. Inhaling to cobra, up dog. Deep breath out, downward facing dog. Focusing on deep in breaths and out here. On your next inhale, you pivot your left foot to 45 degrees angle and gently step your right foot forward. Inhale, warrior one. Focusing on squaring your hip towards the front as you breathe. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, gently lower your palm down to step back, lower down, knee, chest, chin or low plank. Inhale to cobra, up dog and deep breath out, down dog. On your next inhale, you pivot your right foot to 45 degrees angle, stepping your left foot forward. Inhale, warrior one. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, gently place your palm down to slowly lower. And we'll add on a little. So inhale, you lift up. Exhaling back, down dog. On your next inhale, again you pivot your left to 45, stepping your right foot forward. Inhale, warrior one. And this time you take your palms behind to interlock your fingers, lift the chest. Exhale to fold, humble warrior. Inhale back into warrior one. Exhaling, palms go down to step back, lower down. Inhale to cobra, up dog and back into down dog. Slowly pivoting your right foot to 45, step your left foot forward. Inhale, warrior one. And now again, taking your palms behind to interlock your fingers, lift the chest, exhale, humble warrior. Inhaling back to warrior one. Exhale, palms go down, gently step back, lower. Inhale to cobra, up dog. Deep breath out, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. And deep breath out. On your next inhale, right leg lifts. Slowly start to walk your palms behind. Then inhale, you lengthen. Micro bend into your knees to gently rise up. Now, cactus your hand, bending into your left, taking your right ankle above your left knee, hands at your heart center, and breathe. And if you're okay here, see if you would like to take your right elbow onto the sole of your right foot for a twist. Beautiful. Inhale, you lift up. And as you exhale, again you place your palms down to gently walk your palms forward and step your right foot forward to rise up, warrior two. Deep breaths here. Inhale and exhale. Slowly reach towards the side. Inhale, flip back, reverse warrior. And then slowly coming back into warrior two, you straighten out both your legs to go down into triangle pose. Turning your gaze up towards your left. Trikonasana. Now slowly circle your left palm down and then gently begin to bend into your right knee. Inhale, right hand lifts. Twisted runner's lunge. And from here you begin to lift the twist, lean back and reverse the twist. Now then, slowly reach towards the side, taking your left elbow on the outside of your right thigh. Focusing on your inhales and exhales here. And now slowly turning your gaze down, we are going into a seated twist. So you begin to bend your knee, dropping your left knee behind your right foot. So you're in a seated twist. Inhale and exhale. Now from here, if you wish to go for your arm balance, you can always place your palm down and then slowly begin to transfer your weight forward to begin to float. And then slowly settle down. From there, you slowly place, so if your right foot is down, you take your right hand towards the front to open half moon Ardha Chandrasana. And then bending into your right knee, you step back coming into extended side angle. You can always modify this by using blocks under your right palm. Now inhale, you lift up in warrior two and this time you squat towards your left leg. Deep breaths here. Inhale and exhale. Now maintaining this position, you slowly drop your hip down to drop your left knee in for Triyanga Mukha Ekapada Paschimottanasana. So if you're unable to sit, you always have the option of using perhaps a rolled blanket or a block under your hips to square it. Then inhale, hands lift. Exhaling, gently fold forward and down. Inhale, halfway lift, releasing your palms, start to bend into your right knee so that you can slide your left leg back. From here, inhale, you lift up in crescent. Exhale, half splits. Now slowly placing your palms down. Option to go into three-legged down dog, or from here you lift your right leg up and elbows down. So if you've never done before, might as well watch. You tuck your left toes under and then right leg goes up, elbows down. 3 breaths. 3, 2, and 1. Either press up or scoop forward and down. Inhale to Cobra Up Dog. Deep breath out, Down Dog. Take a deep breath in. And deep breath out. On your next inhale, left leg lifts. And then slowly start to walk your palms towards your right foot. Inhale, you lengthen, and then micro bending into your knees, slowly start to draw yourself up. Gently cactus your hands, open your left knee out, left ankle above your right knee to sit down in figure 4. Now take a deep inhale here. This time, if you wish to go further, you can take your left elbow on top of the sole of your left foot. Then inhale, slowly release, taking your hands over, straighten out the leg. Slide your leg back, palms down, walking your hands forward. You step your left foot forward to gently rise up, Warrior 2. Focusing on external rotation of your left leg here. Slowly reach towards the side to flip back, reverse warrior. And as you exhale, you straighten out both your legs to go into triangle pose, Trikonasana. Again, if you're unable to reach, you always have the option of using a block under your palm. Now take a deep breath in. As you exhale, gently circle both your palms down. And then walking your left foot slightly towards the outside. Inhale, bending into your left knee, left hand lifts. Now slowly begin to lift the twist. And reverse the twist. Then slowly reaching towards the side. This time you draw your right tricep on the outside of your left thigh. So you know what's coming next. We'll be basically going into a seated twist. So inhale and exhale here. Now gently turn your gaze down, transferring your weight onto your left foot. Draw your right knee on the outside of your left ankle or your left heel. On each inhale, focus on lengthening. On each exhale, you twist. Now you have the option of simply staying here. I'll just go a little further away from the wall. And if you wish to prepare for your arm balance or lift up, placing your palms down, slowly lift your hip up. I don't have enough space, but gently transfer your weight forward to begin to float. And slowly sit down. So I'll reposition myself. Now take a deep breath in. Gently turning your gaze forward. This time you take your left palm almost in line with your left knee to lift up. Half moon, Ardha Chandrasana. And from here start to bend into your knee to slowly step back so that your right shin is almost perpendicular to the mat. Taking your left hand onto your left foot. Right hand goes over, extended side angle. Inhale, slowly begin to lift up. And as you exhale, you squat towards your right leg. Deep breaths here. Inhale and exhale. Again, you can always sit on a block in Skandasana if you feel your heel is not touching the mat or you're finding it difficult to squat really low. Now take a deep breath in. Slowly begin to drop your hip down, turning your right knee in. Inhale, hands lift. Exhale, gently fold forward and down. Inhale, lifting up. Gently start to walk your palms forward, bending into your left knee. You could slide your right leg a little further back. Inhaling to crescent. Exhale, half splits. Now slowly start to rebend into your left. Again, you have the option of going into three-legged down dog, or this time left leg up, elbows down. So you take your left leg up, elbows down for 3 breaths. 3, 2, and 1. Gently press up or scoop forward and down. Inhaling to take your Vinyasa. And back into down dog. Take a deep breath in. And deep breath out. On your next inhale, slowly drop your knees down towards the mat to come into a seated position. Now we will be preparing for headstand or Shirshasana. If you've never done before, feel free to first watch and then do it. But if you're also on your periods, I would highly recommend not going into headstand. However, it's entirely your decision. And if you do not want to do it, you have the option of either staying in child's pose or happy baby. So for that, you lift up onto your toes. Taking forearm distance, gently placing them down towards the mat, making sure the distance between your elbows is approximately forearms. And then slowly placing the crown of the head towards the mat to gently lift up. Making sure you breathe right as you inhale and exhale. And then slowly begin to lower your legs down towards the mat. It's always difficult, like today when I held the pose, I was not pretty much on the crown of my head because of my bun, and I'll have to remove all of that to go into headstand. So sometimes when your head is not placed properly, it can become difficult to balance. So you want to first make sure, of course I'm recording the video, but you're practicing in your home. So make sure to just remove your bun or whatever and make sure that the proper crown of the head is onto the mat so you're able to balance better. Now slowly walking your palms forward, gently roll up and lie down onto your belly. We will now be going into Dhanurasana, bow pose, for which you start to bend into your knees, holding onto your ankles, forehead down, and then inhale, start to lift your legs and your torso up. Deep breaths here, inhale and exhale. And then slowly begin to lower. Taking your palms next to your chest, tucking your toes under. Inhale, you press up and back down dog. On your next inhale, onto your toes, turning your gaze forward, bend your knees, step up, jump through to come to seated. And this time you take your hands over your head and exhaling to fold forward and down. Then slowly begin to walk back. And then gently lie down onto your belly. This time you take your left ankle above your right knee and then weaving your hands through, interlock your fingers around your right shin to keep drawing your left shin in towards the chest. Taking deep in breaths in out. Then slowly begin to release your palms, keeping your legs as they are, gently cactusing your hands. And slowly drop your knees towards the left, turning your gaze to your right. Inhale, slowly rolling back to center. Exhale, let chin sides. So this time, right ankle above your left knee, interlacing your hands through and holding onto your left shin to draw your right shin in. Now you could always feel one side more either stiffer than the other or a little more uncomfortable. Like for me, one side is always difficult because I also have scoliosis in my lower back. So it always feels different from one side to the other. And that's okay. Then inhale, slowly start to release. Cactusing your hands. This time you drop your knees to your right to turn your gaze to your left. Taking deep in breaths in out. Beautiful. Inhale, you roll back to center. Hug your knees in towards the chest. Give it a tight squeeze. You can roll from side to side. And now taking a deep breath in. Exhale, lift your forehead towards your knees. Curling into your spine. And once you're ready, preparing for Shavasana. Keeping comfortable distance between your legs with your hands by the side. Palms turned up, letting your fingers curl naturally. Wiggling your shoulders away from the ears, lengthen the sides of the neck. And once you're ready, slowly begin to close your eyes. Starting to find stillness in your posture. And drawing your awareness inwards towards all the felt sense deep within. Letting go of any stress or tension you might be holding in certain part of the body. And allowing yourself to rest and relax. Now feel free to stay here a little longer or slowly begin to wiggle your toes and fingers. Drawing your feet together, hands over your head and stretching out your extremities in opposite direction, taking a deep breath in. And as you exhale, slowly turning onto your right side, make your way up onto the mat in any seated position so that your spine is upright, shoulders roll back, chest forward. And being grateful for today's practice, inhaling palms to your forehead, exhaling bow forward. Inhale, gently roll yourself up, taking a deep breath in and deep breath out. And once you're ready, slowly begin to blink your eyes open. Thank you so very much for practicing with me today. If you've enjoyed this practice, leave your lovely comments in the section below, like this video and subscribe to my channel to support my work. Thank you.